Welcome back to Lavender Coco Kitchen. Today I'm going to make a traditional favourite, chocolate mint slice. This recipe was one of my middle son's favourite things to cook when he was in primary school. And back then we made it with lots and lots of refined flour and sugar, so it wasn't very healthy. So today I'm going to make a much healthier version. Alright, so for the base, we're just going to start with a cup of almonds. Of course, we're going to blend it. And next is coconut, half a cup. Shall I keep talking? Yeah. And then a quarter cup of cacao powder. Then we'll take 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. And finally 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, which if it's gone a bit hard, it's alright, you can still use it like that. Okay, so all we need to do now is blend it all together. Okay, so that's done now. It's just a rough mixture that's holding together a bit. So all we do is press it into a lined tray. So just wet the spoon so it doesn't stick too much. Okay, that's done now, so just put it in the freezer to set while you make the topping. Okay, so now we're going to do the peppermint filling. So I've got 1.5 cups of cashews which have been soaking in hot water for about an hour. You can soak them a bit less, 10 to 15 minutes is okay. So just strain off the water. And they have to be blended. With this, I'm going to put half a cup of coconut cream. And I have half a cup of cacao butter which has been melted, and that of course is the fat of the cocoa bean. and 1/4 cup of maple syrup. And finally, for our peppermint flavour, 1½ to 2 teaspoons of peppermint essence, depending on how strong you like the peppermint flavour. And peppermint, of course, is very good for digestion. It can help relieve headaches and nausea. Okay, I think I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons. So I'd like the peppermint flavour to come through. And there's just 2 left in that bottle. So now, I've just got to blend everything till it's smooth. So now we have a nice smooth creamy mixture. It has a nice peppermint flavour. We need to reserve some of this nice creamy mixture for the topping. So I'm just going to take out about 1/2 cup of it. So just put this 1/2 cup aside. And the rest of this is going to go onto the base that we made before. Okay, so back into the freezer while we make the topping. So for the topping I have about 3/4 cup of chopped dark chocolate, which of course is vegan and low in sugar. I'm just going to add a tablespoon of boiling water to melt it. Actually I'll put 2 tablespoons of boiling water. There we go. So now I'm taking the reserved mint mixture and just dividing it in half. Now I'm adding about 1/2 tablespoon of boiling water to each one to thin it. Mix up the chocolate one into the water. So now I have some spirulina powder. I'm going to colour one of these green. Just be careful when you do this. This is very strong, so you don't want to put too much in. So just put a little bit and then mix it. So now we have our 3 colours for the topping. So as soon as that's firm in the freezer, we're going to put the topping on. So it's fairly firm. So we'll put the topping on now. So what we need to do is make alternating stripes of chocolate, green and white across the top. Okay, so now it's just a matter of using a knife or a skewer to make a feathered design. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now you can just put it back in the freezer to set completely and then cut it into bars or squares. So here we have a delicious, healthy version of the traditional favourite, chocolate mint slice. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.